Hello student, I am Mahesh Sharma and our today topic is IC engine. But before we start our topic, let's talk about engine. An engine is a machine designed to convert a form of energy into mechanical energy, like heat engine, which burn fuel to create heat, which is then used to do work. There are two types of heat engine. One is external combustion engine and another one is internal combustion engine. So external combustion engine is a heat engine in which combustion of fuel take place outside the cylinder. For example, steam engine, turbine, Stirling engine, etc. Now come to the IC engine, which its full form is internal combustion engine. It is a heat engine where the combustion of fuel occurs with an oxidizer in a combustion chamber that is an integral part of the working fluid flow circuit. Example of this type of engine are Otto engine, diesel engine and Rankine engine. And there are some application of IC engine which is applied in automobile, rail transportation, power generation, ships, aviation and garden appliances. Here figures show some important parts of the engine like as valve spring, distributor, alternator, fan, water pump, fan belt, pulley, radiator house, oil drainage, gas pump, gas line, oil filter, exhaust pipe, engine block, flywheel, dipstick, exhaust manifold, spark plug cover, cylinder head cover, filter hole, PVC hose and air filter. Here figures show the cut section of cylinder where we find out the internal part of the cylinder like as spark plug, camshaft, cam, inlet valve, combustion chamber, cylinder block, connecting rod, crankshaft, crankcase, piston, cylinder head, exhaust valve and valve spring. Two-stroke engine is a type of IC engine which is complete a power cycle with two strokes of the piston during one revolution of the crankshaft. In two-stroke engine, at the end of combustion stroke and the beginning of compression stroke happen simultaneously, with the intake and exhaust function occurring at the same time. There are some advantages of two-stroke engine. Lack of valves which simplify construction and lower weights. Fire once every revolution which give a significant power boost. Can work in any orientation. Good power to weight ratio. There are also some drawbacks. Lack of dedicated lubrication system make the engine to wear faster. Necessity of oil addition into the fuel, low efficiency, produce a lot of pollution. Now come to the four-stroke engine. Four-stroke engine is an engine in which the piston complete four separate strokes while turning the crankshaft. If stroke refer to the full travel of piston along the cylinder in either direction. Four separate strokes are: one is intake, which is also known as induction or suction. In this, piston begin at TDC, that means top dead center, and end at BDC, which means bottom dead center. In this, inlet valve open and piston pull an air fuel mixture into the cylinder. Now come to the second stroke, which is known as compression stroke. This stroke begins at BDC and ends at TDC. In this, piston compress the air fuel mixture for ignition process during the power stroke. Now, both inlet and outlet valve are closed during this stroke. Now, third stroke is combustion, It is also known as power stroke or ignition. This is the start of second revolution of 4-stroke cycle. At this point, while the piston is at TDC, the compressed air fuel mixture is ignited by a spark plug in petrol engine or by heat generated by high compression in diesel engine, forcefully returning the piston to BDC. This stroke produces mechanical work from the engine to turn the crankshaft. Now, fourth stroke is exhaust stroke. During exhaust stroke, the piston returns BDC to TDC. While exhaust valve open, this action expels the spent air fuel mixture through exhaust valve. Four-stroke engine also have some advantage and disadvantage. So first we talk about advantage. Advantages are dedicated lubrication system make to engine more wear resistance, better efficiency than two-stroke engine, no oil in the fuel, less pollution. Drawbacks are complicated construction, should work in horizontal position due to lubrication. The figures show the complete cycle of internal combustion engine of diesel engine, where the process has to be done from inlet to exhaust. Diesel engine also have some advantage and disadvantage. First we talk about advantage. It's self-ignition process without electrical spark plug. Better efficiency. It is reliable than petrol engine. Higher durability. Supplied with worse fuel. Drawbacks are more NOx production, more expensive production, more weight, louder and lower revolution. Now we talk about fuel injector, which is used in a diesel engine and modern petrol engine. Fuel injector is nothing but an electronical control valve. It is supplied with pressurized fuel by the fuel pump in the cylinder, and it is capable of opening and closing many times per second. When the injector is energized, an electromagnetic move a plunger that open the valve, which allow the pressurized fuel to squirt out through a tiny nozzle. The nozzle is designed to atomize the fuel to make and fine a mist as possible so that it can burn easily. Now comes to the type of cylinder. There are many types of cylinder arrangement. We talk about few. First, inline. Inline cylinders are arranged in a single row, one behind other. They may be vertical. Flat type. This is where the cylinders are at angle of 180 degree apart and usually positioned horizontally. V-shaped cylinder. The cylinders are arranged in two rows at an angle to one another. The angle for 2, 4 and 8 cylinder engine is usually 90 degree. For 6 and 12 cylinder engine, the angle is usually 60 degree. Cooling system. Before we talk about cooling system of an IC engine, we just talk about why we need cooling system in an engine or in a car. Basically, typically 4-cylinder vehicle cruising along the highway at around 50 miles per hour will produce 4,000 controlled explosion per minute. inside the engine. As the spark plug ignites the fuel in each cylinder to propel the while down the road. Their explosion produces an enormous amount of heat, and if not controlled, will destroy an engine in a minute. So, controlling the high temperature, we use the cooling system. So, now talk about cooling system. A cooling system works by sending a liquid coolant through the passages in the engine block and heads. As the coolant flow through these passages, it picks up heat from the engine. The heated fluid then makes its way through rubber hose to a radiator in the front of the car. As it flows through the thin tubes in the radiator, the hot liquid is cooled by the air stream entering the engine compartment from the grill in the front of the car. Once the fluid is cooled, it returns to the engine to absorb more heat. So, it is basically a basic cooling system cycle.